Hello, Dynamic Directions. This is Drew Watson with another investment update for the week of March 16, 2020. Things have really started off with a bang in a negative way, but it's important to keep several things in focus, especially in how we're helping our clients. Number one, I think it's better to be on the offensive instead of defensive. Everybody watching this video is going to be playing defense enough with incoming calls. It's important to start reaching out to your top clients and prospects and let them know that we have a plan. Ameriprise did a very, very good job in the Before the Bell of March 11th last week laying out what that plan should be. They put in great detail an example of what a good dollar cost averaging campaign can do even during the midst of the financial crisis, which David Joy and the team feel like this crisis does not match up to. That over the course of just over a year of dollar cost averaging in a 60-40 portfolio, 57 weeks specifically, clients got back to their pre-decline investment account balances. For an all-stock portfolio, the time was a little longer. For an 80-20 stock-to-bond portfolio, it was a little bit over a year and a half. But this is an example, and this is a template to use in talking to clients of how they get back to where they were, because I'm sure that's top of mind. So I think that's important that you lay that out in all client communications, that we have a plan, we have a roadmap on how to get through this. This will be crucial because I would say most of your portfolios, if they're diversified, if you say, what if our clients don't have cash to put in, you can look at what they have liquid. I know most of our models, we had 8 to 12% in cash already. That's a good example of what Ameriprise recommends to use in order to begin the dollar cost averaging upward. So that's point number one. Point number two on the offensive is let clients know they're going to hear, see, and be exposed to all sorts of tales during this coronavirus. It's important to note that at the end of the day, when we have some time to reflect back on this, a lot of these are probably going to be either tall tales of the Paul Bunyan style or outliers that maybe one or two things occurred like this in the United States or even around the entire world. The third thing to watch is keep your information consistent. Choose one or two or three sources to provide information and stick with those. We recommend obviously the CDC, the Johns Hopkins website as it pertains to the coronavirus. We use BCA and the Ameriprise information that they provide as far as economic impacts and forecast. I think it's clear on the research, certain countries have found a way through this. South Korea being the best example of how they first identified the threat through mass testing, isolated the threat through systematic and very targeted quarantines or lockdowns on certain cities, and then they continue to test and be vigilant. The U.S. is going to have to take this medicine and hopefully the same type of format, and we can look to get through this. From a timing standpoint, we still think probably the best information comes from Johns Hopkins on their website, where the Chinese cases peaked around February 13th, and even by this weekend they had 10 confirmed cases. So they went from 14,000 cases a day down to 10 in the space of about 4 weeks. So keep your information consistent, but keep it coming to your clients and help to control that conversation because they're being bombarded in each and every way. Go back on your Advisor Compass emails, look at the Before the Bell from March 11th, develop your own game plan with your own investment models, and let clients know this is how we're going to get through this. We will get through it. And as the good book says, all things must pass, and this will pass as well. So stay on the attack, do defense when you need to, but make the most of this because this will be an opportunity to pick up clients. Thank you, Drew.